Alrighty. Well, I survived the alien attack. I don't know about this goofy shit they all try to push. But hey, it's entertaining. So anyhow, I am going up the hill here because I seen a lot of fresh tracks going across, and I cut a fresh elk track right off of the road coming up here. And so I'm kind of thinking, where all our snow, yeah. Anyhow, we're supposed to have a storm or something come through out here in the next couple of days. And I don't know if you can see it on that hill, right over that little hump, that is tore to doggedy shiot. So when I get up here, I want to do some glassing, and then I hadn't seen really any tracks down here on the road, and then boom, coming up down here in the sagebrush, there's an elk track. So that could have been from when they came through before. I mean, who knows? Goddamn beaver. Right down here in the creek. That little bastard. He might be a little bit far for my pistol. But I bet his butt would pucker. Yeah, so anyhow, once I get up here and I want to glass all that right there, then that little bit that's more open, maybe back up some of these draws just to see if anything is moving. Anyway, they can hang up. Last year they hung up, boom, right above that hill right there, right back over there, kind of by that old strip mine. And that open ground back there, that is an old strip mine. So anyhow, well, I don't know if them birds are showing up, but that's 7 crows, and they generally like to be wherever gut piles can end up. Huh, well, alright, I'm gonna get up here and find out what the hell's going across. I think it's deer, but holy shit, I'm gonna be so pissed if elk try coming out and my gun is in my pickup, because my dumb ass would have thought, I ain't seen shit in 20 days. But I do have my pistol, and I have no problem going for one. As long as he's 50 yards or closer, I will smoke its ass with my pistol. But, alright, I'm going to cut this off and I will catch back up after a bit. Well, that turned out. I forgot about that deer horn. But Chalky White, boy, he broke that off. Actually, it's a hard white. Hell yeah. All right. Whew. Not too bad. Make some nice ferro rod handles. Whew, shit. Either I'm getting old or hills are getting steeper. One of the two. And kind of think I might be getting old. Shit. Nah. These hills are getting steeper. So anyhow, damn, that beaver is having a blast down there in that creek. Alright, let me see. I think you can see the wake where he's swimming. Shoot that little bastard. They cut down my mountain ash, so I'm kind of thinking get a decent length, probably about 6 foot, and then split it, let it age, split it into 4 pieces, let it age for about a year, and that would make one hell of a longbow. Whoo! God, we should have feet of snow. If you look up there, all of that should be white. And we got shit for snow. Alright, I'm gonna get up here, start glassing, and see what happens. So I will catch you later. Well, I found out they are in that little meadow, laying down right in there. So if this storm pans out with them that close, that is gonna be pretty good. And that's just the first one I've looked at. So hopefully, if they drop down any more, then that will be good. And I think I see some more, but those might be cattle. I'm shaking all over the place. Them little dots right next to the dead tree. Nope, cattle. Blackie Angus. All right. I am going to work my way. Well, I wanted to go around this tree and see if there were any horns right here on the edge. But I think what I am going to do, instead of getting it all scented up here, I think I am going to work my way back down here to the gazebo. And then I am going to sit and glass and glass and glass, and hopefully I can catch something a little bit lower down here and try to come up with a plan for this action. But without any snow, I am counting on somebody else getting into them and pushing them. I would much rather have weather push them down. This is like a paved highway up here for deer. Holy shit. So anyhow, I don't know if I will add any more to this or not, but if I don't, well, hang on just a minute here. This is what I seen that I was coming over here for. Oh. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna have to start coming up here, come this way a little bit more often. Try to walk up to the gazebo and stay in shape at least a little bit. Try to do that fairly regular, except for when the road is foobarred and knee-deep mud. Then I will sit around eating cookies. All right, I will catch you in a little bit. Well, that meadow is holding them. So I got to figure out, I wish I tried putting my binoculars on here. And holy fuck. Yeah, that didn't pan out for shit. What sucks is with my binoculars, I counted 32, but they're coming out of the trees and then they're all just milling. There's a bunch of them laying down, there's a bunch of them up feeding. So that's probably I don't know, that might be like a mile and a half. It really ain't that far. But it is when I need them right here. So what I'm hoping is they will, if we get this storm, foot of snow would have, oh, remember them videos I did a couple years ago? What was there, about 150 of them in here? So that would be rather handy. But anyhow, I'm going to get the hell off of here, and hopefully everybody survived the alien invasion. And if I don't do another video, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and enjoy time with the family, because that's really all that matters. So anyhow, I will catch you on the flip-flop, and later.